Welcome back from your weekend, Rockets. Hopefully you had a great weekend. Maybe got outside a little bit. I know I did as well. Welcome to week 3 of virtual learning. I know it's Tuesday, and you said, well, we had the day off yesterday, Mr. Walter. What were the teachers doing? Well, I'm glad you asked. The teachers were actually using yesterday as an adjustment day because I know you've been learning how to do this whole virtual learning thing. We are making some changes, boys and girls, to hopefully make it a little bit easier for you and for everybody involved, including your parents and teachers. One of the things that you'll notice rolled out is the reading lessons may not be as heavy, and there'll be a couple days of those normal reading lessons with the videos and a couple days of Newsela. I know you're familiar with that as a tool. In math, what you'll see coming shortly next week is there'll be a couple weeks of using our normal math resource, Bridges, and a couple days, and there will be a couple days of using something called Dreambox, which is a fun website that some of you have used before, played the games on there, learned math, so you'll see a couple days of that too. That'll be coming, so please look for that. Another tool that teachers learned how to use yesterday is something called, we're learning how to video conference using things like Google Hangouts or Zoom. We talked a little bit about that on Friday's announcements in terms of what your responsibility is, in terms of responsibility and respect and cyber etiquette, being nice to others just like you would if you were physically in front of them. How are you respectful to them in the cyber world and on the internet when you're in things like Google Hangouts as well? So those are fun things as well. I am personally excited to see the Hangouts take place because I know you love seeing teachers' faces. We love interacting with you, and we certainly miss you as well. So I'm excited for those things coming up. So on this Tuesday, I also wanted to update you and talk to you about being helpful and happy, because I know you're saying, well, Mr. Walter, I am stuck inside. I'm trying to be as helpful as I can, but there's only so much I can do. Listen to this, my friends. There are more things you can do to certainly make yourself happy and others happy. You know that things can make you feel happy for a little while, but sooner or later, you start thinking about wanting to do more things. Let me give you an example, okay? Do you feel happy when you watch TV or maybe go to a movie? What about when you go shopping or maybe you eat a favorite dessert that someone baked for you? Does it make you feel happy? It makes me feel happy. I know when I get anything that has to do with peanut butter and chocolate, I feel happy. That makes me happy. Any dessert with peanut butter and chocolate is the best. However, does that happiness last a long time? I know for me, it may only last a couple minutes when I have that peanut butter and chocolate churning in my stomach. So what I wanted to talk to you about today is there's a type of happiness that can last a very long time. That kind of happiness comes from within our hearts, right here, when we are helpful to others. But sadly, most of us spend too much time thinking about ourselves and not enough time thinking about other people. Remember this, when you think about other people, my friends, and volunteer to be helpful, it not only helps them, but it helps you feel the kind of happiness that can last a long time. And again, you're saying, Mr. Walter, I am stuck inside. What can I do to help other people? Well, I'm going to pick on our 4th graders for a second. I'm going to highlight them. I know last week our 4th graders, for one of their projects on Friday, they took time to write a letter to the police department, to a police officer, or someone in healthcare, someone at the hospital that is working round the clock now to take care of us when we're kind of in this crisis and we're worried about everybody's health. Those people are taking care of us, so they took the time to write a thank you to them. You could do that as well. If you're a 4th grader, you could maybe even write another letter. Or last night, I was out on a walk and I noticed some kids in our neighborhood wrote inspirational messages or messages of hope and happiness on their driveway in chalk. I also noticed some kids had kind of painted their windows in chalk and put chalk drawings so that the people driving by, because right now there might not be as much to do, but families are taking drives around and walks around, they notice all the drawings in the windows. And that, my friends, makes other people happy and puts a smile on their face, and it should make you happy as well. So my challenge for you today is this. Think about what you could do to make others happy, not only for an instant, but for a long time, and that happiness for you would last a long time as well. Thanks for taking that challenge. I'm expecting it today. So, your next question is, Mr. Walter, why are you wearing your spring bonnet today? Well, my friends, it should be a beautiful day today, so I decided to wear my spring bonnet. And by popular demand, I have some more jokes because the spring jokes last week went over wild. You've been writing in the fan mail has been too much for me to even go through with my jokes. So here are some more jokes, spring jokes for you. Are you ready? What did the tree say to spring? What a relief. Do you get it? What a relief. Re, the prefix, R-E, meaning to do it again. It's coming back. They have to relief the... All right, forget it. Have to put the leaves back on the trees again. All right, better one. Here we go. What flowers grow on faces? Think about it. What flowers grow on faces? Tulips. Get it? Tulips. I can hear the laughter all the way here at home. Boys and girls, get outside today. It should be a beautiful day. Be helpful. Make someone else happy. Have a great Tuesday. With something to think about, this is Mr. Walter reminding you, Riverside, to make it a great Tuesday or not, the choice is yours.